Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely insane.
Thank you so much. We'll just keep going till the end of the song. There we go. There it is. Saturday night, Straturday Night. Here on Johnny Beane TV. Yeah. I told you, stuff is...
Well, for me, it's Sunday morning.
changing. Sunday morning, you guys. Welcome. Straturday, whatever this is. Ron Gunner is here. My name is Johnny Beane. If this is your first time here, you guys, let's say it, you guys. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 14K YouTube subscribers. We can do it. Subscribe to the channel. So, hey, this is Saturday night. We're going to talk whatever you guys want to talk about. We'll just hang out for a little bit. And the reason why... So if you've been around for a while, this used to be the regular time slot of this show, midnight to 3 a.m. Eastern. For years, it was for a long time, and then I would move it. I moved it back an hour, back another hour, or ahead. I don't know how that works. Either way, and then so lately, it's been like 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, right? Mm-hmm. So we're a couple hours later tonight. Because my friend's band was playing at a brewery out here in Santa Cruz, so I went to support them and watch them and everything. So that's why tonight's show is a little later, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
Fine with me,
right, Peggy?
I'm a night owl anyhow.
What up, you guys? Right on, man. Well, hey. Ron, good to see you, man. It's been
Thanks for having me.
It's been quite a week, or a couple weeks. It's been quite a couple weeks here. There we go. Where's the comments? There they are. Wait, dang it, we can't do that. Well, if we change the background,
we've logged in quite a few hours in the last 2 weeks.
I know, man. I'm yes. Okay, so we'll use this background. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. Comments on the screen there. Janice, there you are. Janice, the intern. So, hey, you guys, let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel, because channel membership is a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. Top tier are the executive producers. They get their names read at the top of every talk show. They are currently Michael B., Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, R. Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. I see Janice. I see CC. I see you guys. Your guys, right, that's right, over on Twitch, 57 Carpenter. Good to see you, man.
CCC.
Good to see, dudes. Good to see you guys. Where are we? There we go. So channel membership, you get your name in green in the chat, you get special emojis, you get exclusive content, and it's a way you can help support the channel and support these shows, because it's not free doing these shows, believe it or not. No, it's not. So any support is greatly appreciated. You know, there's a QR code above there. I don't know where that goes. I can't remember. But if you click on that, open up your phone, open up the camera on your phone, click on that QR code. Here, we'll do this. Right here, click on that and see where that goes. Let me know in the chat. There you go. Cool. Right on, man. So, yeah, let's say hello. We got Carlos. We got 57 Carpenter over on Twitch. That's right. We're live on Twitch. We're live on X. We are live on Ian. Thank you so much for the like over on X. By the way, yeah, I need to do some retweeting. So if any of you guys are on X, if you're on Twitter, retweet these shows over there. We get a lot of views over there. We get a lot of new people. We have new people all the time watching these shows. In fact, I was at the show. I was at my friend's show at this brewery just tonight, like an hour ago. And I went up to one of the musicians in the band and I said, "Hey, great show." And they said, "Hey, they're great to see you." And they told me, they said, "Hey, I subscribe to your channel." So now, like, it's like more and more, you know, what's the Mr. Rogers, people you meet on the street every day, you know. I'm meeting more and more people in real life that watch this stuff, that watch, you know, these shows and that are subscribing. So it's just cool. It's very awesome. So
that's a good thing.
It is. And I know the camera's up there. See, eventually too, I'm going to have a teleprompter for these shows. And so I will be actually looking at the camera when I do these shows, but currently it's like this. So Billy Ray, dude, look at that, man. There you go. Thank you so much for the
That's number 2.
There we go. Yes. Those lights right there, not those, but those lights right there, they are activated by what are called super chats. Because super chats change my lights. Where's the thing? There it is. So another way you can help support the channel. And yes, I know some people complain because, dude, all you do is talk for 10 minutes about how we can support your show. Hey, it's your support. That's why the show is even here. If you guys weren't supporting the show, we wouldn't be here. You know, or it would be like a 30-second show. And that's the truth. Hell yeah, that's right, Ian. I see that. So yeah, you can help support the channel with super chats. And Billy Ray, you had dropped another super chat earlier. I saw that. Yeah, you did 2 of those. There's the other one. Thank you so much, man. Billy Ray.
Billy Ray.
Nice avatar, by the way, man. That is cool. Right on, dudes. So there you go. That's the show for tonight, you guys. we just wanted to say thank you for all your support. Just kidding. We'll hang out for a bit. We got 30 watching already. Wow. You guys are awesome. Maybe we'll move the show back a couple hours.
Fine with me.
So I do need to do some tweeting. So do you have something you can for a minute? You want to anything you want to say?
Well, let's see. There's so much I want to say and so little time to say it. Yeah.
Now there's 29 watching. 28.
No,
26. 12.
Last night I enjoyed giving a little tour of the room here and the workbench area, because I know you guys don't get to see this wall here hardly at all. So if you missed
Is it orange?
It's orange and black. And if you guys missed it, watch last night's show and you'll see it. And I kind of did a walk through it. I would like to do another one with the other camera, which would be, you know, better quality. And I'll probably use the gimbal too, so you won't be going every which way. Hey, Carlos.
Thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you,
Look
Carlos.
at this. My walls are green.
For now.
Yours are orange.
Hi, Holly. So yeah, I mean, I liked doing that last night, and you know, any questions about any of this equipment, whatever, I have no, you know, I'll answer anything. I got, you know, I don't have any secrets or nothing to hide. I'll just show everything that's here.
So we can ask you anything, and you'll answer us.
Well, about this room and the tools, yeah.
Okay, explain tools.
I showed it last night in the toolbox. You open the drawers, and they were all
Is that
laid
the
out.
OnlyFans?
No. That's the toy box.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Yeah, what's your credit card number? We need to know.
Yeah. Won't do you no good. I just bought windows for the house. Uh-oh, Billy Ray. Oh, here we go. We got a battle.
Hey,
so
those are good battles. We'll take those battles.
So yeah, I mean, the amps, the cabs, the guitars, whatever. Doesn't matter. The Ingles, the Helix.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, and I did listen to those today too, by the way.
Speaking of Ingles, okay.
I did listen to those today.
You did? Okay,
yes.
we'll get to that then. I got 2 more things to tweet out. By the way, yeah, if you guys are on Twitter, retweet this show. We're on Twitter right now. See, look, I'm not joking. This is us. Look.
Cool. Yeah.
We are on Twitter as we speak. So tweet us, retweet these shows. See, look, there's even more of us right there.
Cool.
So that's what I'm doing is I'm retweeting.
Ollie wants to know what my favorite all-time amp is. Well, I would have to say now that Engel right there, the Invader 150. So that is my that amp is just pure brutality. And I mean that in the sweetest sense, but it is pure I mean, that is the most brutal amp I've ever heard in my life. Out of all the ones I have, that is number one. So,
nice.
And then number 2 would be the Engel on top of it. They're pretty much, well, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that order there. But if you want to ask me cabinets and speakers, right there, Mesa oversized rectifiers, and you can see how much that's just 2. There's not even any wheels on that one. It's sitting flat on top, and look how much higher that is than the regular 412s. Mm-hmm. So the oversized rectifier, 8 vintage 30s, and then the Engel Invader 150. It is ENGL.
So speaking of the Engels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Recently, IK Multimedia released like an Engel collection or something. Do you know more about that?
Yeah, they did the special edition. They did the Powerball. They did the one that really surprised me was the Savage 60. From what I was listening through, I did it on YouTube through here to these monitors and 10-inch sub, 400-watt 10-inch sub down there, by the way. That Savage 60 was probably the closest one to the real thing. Matter of fact, if I just would have walked in here, I would have thought someone was actually playing the Savage 60. They do the Savage 120. I have that one. Mm-hmm. But the 60, that was so freaking close. It was unbelievable.
Cool.
So, and the other ones were good. They were good. But that 60 was almost dead on.
Dude, amazing. Dude, we're telling you, man, technology. I mean, it's getting better and better, and amplifiers, and well, we can talk more about this too if you want. But the show that I was at tonight at this brewery, a friend of mine, the guitarist, he doesn't even play through an amp at all. He plays direct, and they have they have a PA that they use. They run their own sound, this group. And they'll be on the show here eventually. We'll do an interview with them. But he doesn't even take an amplifier. He just runs direct, and then they have these really nice, speakers out front. And the guitar is stereo because he uses a lot of stereo effects, delays, and stuff. And you can hear it. You hear it ping-ponging, back and forth. The guitar sounds great, and doesn't have to carry anything around. I think they all go direct. The bass player goes direct. So it's a pretty amazing setup, and it's a great sound, and there's no having to carry around, not even the smallest amplifier. It's pretty cool. So, we'll probably talk more about that when they're on the show, because we've talked about this for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about them coming on. This friend of mine. So, actually, I think they have a gig. What month is this? Is it August, September? I think he said in October they have a gig. So I'll be going to that one too. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, no heavy lifting. Well, I mean, there's some, of course, but when it comes to like amplifiers and cabinets, no, there's none of that.
Well, like I said, it's 60 years old now, and in my 20s and 30s when I was doing it, well, teens through my 30s, it was not an issue at all. But now, because of the weightlifting, the football, and the way I carry these things around, I'm now paying for it. Like I said, I've had 3 surgeries here, 2 here, back, both knees need replaced. Oh, and it's all because I just, young and dumb, hey, that's all no problem. But that one of those half stacks weighs almost as much as both of those. The wood in those oversized rectifiers is like 2.5, 2.25. It's thick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Brazilian. It's like heavier than you, and they're braced, and they have baffles in them, and then 4 vintage 30s in each one. So they're not only physically bigger, they're heavier. And then you throw in the weight of those 2 Ingles is like close to 80 pounds a piece, those heads. So I always thought the Mesa heads were heavy until I got the Ingles. I was like, holy crap.
Dang.
So, yeah, if you're in here and you're younger, take care of yourself. Trust me. I'm living proof. I'm lucky I'm living, but I'm living proof.
I woke up this morning and I don't know if I woke up thinking this or I don't know. Maybe it's because we talked about some of this the past couple of days. Because I remember telling you guys that I would drag this around up a flight of stairs. Not just the amp head, but the cabinet, which you can't really see. But you guys know what a cabinet looks like. Right, this 412 PV. Right. So I used to take this to a rehearsal studio in Oakland, California, like every weekend, and then gigs. When that was my main amplifier. Been taking that all the time, everywhere, and now I think about it, and it's almost like furniture. It's like I can't even imagine taking that anywhere. It's just there. Well, plus, in here it's kind of, there's a bunch of smaller amps in front of it now, which you guys can kind of see, right? It's kind of a mess. I probably shouldn't even show you guys. It's kind of a mess. We got some guitars, got some amps. Here, think you're gonna Bay Area rich. Got some amps, all this just kind of sitting, and then I do have another 412 back here. It was a gift. You can't even see it at all. But this PV, you can't even see it. But this PV PA head is sitting on top of the 412 Marshall. So that's here too. So everything's just kind of buried, for now in the studio. Andrew Collins is saying the days of hauling all that heavy equipment are over.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Well, yes and no. I mean, I think there's some players they're musicians that either are just starting out or have been playing for a while and maybe are aware of the modeling amps and all that stuff, but like, I mean, like you say, oh, in the 80s that was part of the set, that was part of the show, and that's still a thing.
Yeah,
right?
But now they're empty cabinets just for looks. I wasn't that smart. I drug everything.
On the gig. If it's a real gig at a bar, no, it's not. It's a real amp. Most people play bars. Most people play clubs. When you get to the stage, it's not a joke. When you get to the stage where you're playing bigger places and you have, people working for you. See, most bands don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have people. They don't have roadies.
We didn't either until we got signed. Then they provided them. Some of them. Then a couple they let us hire. I got friends of ours.
Dude, I was signed. I didn't have roadies. I did everything myself. I've never had a roadie. Actually, that's not true. I have had friends who have come to shows and helped carry stuff years and years ago. But the past couple bands, especially the two bands that were actually happening, the ones that I was in, we were actually doing like real stuff. I didn't have roadies. We didn't have roadies. We did everything ourselves.
Well, we did everything. Like I said, pulling cabinets up over a fire escape, and the rope broke, and the 412 crashed almost 3 floors down and shattered.
Oh my gosh!
But no, once we got signed, there was 5 roadies total. 5 guys in the band and 5 roadies. 2 of them were friends of ours that they let us hire, but one didn't work out because he really didn't want a roadie. He just wanted to be around everything. So they let him. They quit paying him. So yeah, it was nice after that. Then then they complained. Hey, I've been doing it for years. And again, in my late 20s or 30s, it didn't bother me. Now it bothers me. I got a scar here. It goes from here down to here. It's indented, and I'm thinking about having a tattoo, look like it's still stitched up. You can still see where all those.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. So I woke up today, and I was thinking about the 5150 half cab. I would carry this one around. I would take this cab. This was a gift from a Facebook friend in Japan. They made this. I think this is actually, I don't know what this is. Is it EVH? Yeah, this is actually an EVH. The micro stack. And see, it says number 15 to Johnny Beane. And they assigned it. So I guess they made, I don't know how many of these they made, but. So this is the micro
15.
stack. Huh?
At least 15 of them.
Yeah, I think they did more, but you guys know these things. Right. I've got another one sitting on the bench. There's one right there. You guys know that one. That was the later one. And this is an EVH, but they made it to be a PV. See, they put the stickers on there, and so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd carry this thing around, but no. So I woke up today thinking about gigs, and truthfully, if a gig did come up and we were playing, it would depend on the venue. That's what I always tell you guys. It depends on the venue, depends on the band, depends on the music you're playing. It's not like one thing fits all. No, it's not like that. So let's say if I got a call, say, hey, yeah, we're playing. Well, yeah, it still depends though. It could be like, hey, we're playing a theater, which might be, somewhat, bigger. My 212 Fender would still be fine for that, because that thing is loud, and they're going to mic it anyway, right? So a lot of it with having the 412s, a lot of that's really just for looks. Like what Ron was saying, when you go to shows, especially if you go to a show at like a major touring band, Foghat or I don't know, somebody, and they have several, Marshall stacks on stage. Yeah, that's pretty much that's visual is what that is.
Yeah, and that's what the 80s was all about. So that's now when we had an old I don't remember if it was an old U-Haul or an old Ryder because it had been painted. Yeah, we had an old moving truck, and that's what all the equipment was in. Mm-hmm. So no matter where we played, up until we got the bus and everything from Sin City, but up until then, the 3 stacks went with me. And if I was able to use take all 3, and I did. If I wasn't, then I did what there were a couple of shows I could only take a half stack in because the stage was small. But but they were always there. So
Dang. 3 stacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, I wanted more. I wanted to do 5.
Yeah.
I wanted to do 5, but that was just my bass player, which is the one that was here not too long ago. He's like, dude, 3's insane. 5, we're just going to lock you up.
You mean 5 full stacks?
Yeah.
So 10 cabinets.
Yeah. 10 412s.
10 412s. Well then, dude, you better be selling record. You better be Joe Satriani or something. Because unless you're that, no.
Yeah, they were like, they were like, dude, you already have 3, which is insane. Because no one else around here is doing that.
Nobody anywhere is doing that.
But I did.
And look at you now.
I know. Well, that's what I said. I was young and dumb, and now
we saw you fall out of your chair. That
was because of the roller derby wheels on it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I get it though, man. Using a full stack, 2 full stacks, turning it up. Yeah, I understand. Right. Well, let me get back to what I was going to say though. Is I woke up today and I was thinking about this, and now I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's just furniture. That's just there. But if
never did drugs.
Not yet.
Well, no, never did.
Well,
never even drank beer.
After a while of being on this show, you'll be on drugs. Trust me.
This is my 3rd year now. It's on my 3rd year, so.
Trust me. I just had 2 non-alcoholic beers and I can't barely talk. Okay.
Wait a minute. The only beer I drank, I was 5 years old, because I snuck a drink of it.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I was 5, so I snuck a couple of drinks of it, and it was Rolling Rock. I do remember that.
Dude, no.
Well, but he caught me, and I don't know how much of it was left, but he had me drink what was left, and I turned as green as the can and threw up all over the place.
Yes, because
I never wanted a beer ever. Never had it. No, couldn't.
Let's say this is that. Let's say there's this much in there, and it's somebody else's, and you're drinking it. You're drinking their spit, is what you're drinking.
That was my uncle. I was 5. I used to drink from a water hose. I still lived.
That's what that is.
But well, regardless, I turned as green as the can, threw up, and never, even through high school, never had a beer. I was always I was always the designated driver.
Nobody on here drinks, and neither of us can talk. You guys don't believe us. I don't believe us. I was good though, man. I just had 2 NA. I don't know.
Well, I never understood that.
One was a what were I don't know what they are, but they were good, man. I was like, man, this is good stuff.
I never understood the whole concept of non-alcoholic beer because from what I remember, it tasted like crap. And I remember him saying, you got to get used to it. Well, if I don't have to drink it, then I don't have to get used to it. But now, at least in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so if you do drink beer and it tastes like crap, at least you get a buzz from it. But if you drink non-alcoholic beer, you don't get the buzz, but you're drinking the crap. I don't understand that.
NA beer is usually, it's like, no, it's not worth it. Whatever I had today was pretty good. I don't know what the brand was. I was at this brewery and they had it. It was good. It was good stuff. But anyway, all right, let's get back to this real quick. I woke up thinking about this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna drag that. I drag that around too much. Whatever. But depends on the gig. Yes, I'll take it. I'll use it. Right? But I'd much rather take a 212 because, especially the one that I have, it's loud enough, man. I toured the country, even played down in Mexico, played all sorts of venues. I played a theater in Chicago that was freaking the biggest place. I showed you guys a photo one night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this big in the photo. The place was huge, and I'm using this 212. You can't see it. It's here on the floor. My point is, all the cabinets, you don't need to take that stuff. I mean, yeah, if you're paying somebody to drag the stuff around and set it up for you and everything, then yeah. I mean, Janice, if you want to come out here and set up my amp somewhere, that'd be great. Right? But a lot of that's, it's whatever. Right?
Polly, thank you. And you're probably pretty close, at least in this town.
Huh?
I'm the only sober teenager through I was more in my 20s in the 80s than I was a teenager. But I was, because of the football playing and the weightlifting, when I was that age, you only had to be 18 to buy beer. And I was 15 years old with no permit, and I was driving around seniors who were 17, going on 18, going to the town about 10 miles down from here, driving cool 69 SS Camaros and all that stuff, going into a place, and it's not there anymore, so I can say the name. It's called Brubaker's. And I was going in there and buying cases of Little Kings for these guys, and I'm only 15 years old because I had a beard and was into the weightlifting. And they never once questioned me for an ID.
Well, when was this? This is in the 70s.
That would have been 79, 80.
Oh, yeah. They didn't care then.
Junior high,
if your parents smoked, they would just give you a note, and you would take it down to the local store, and, here's a note from my parents to get the cigarettes.
These seniors, juniors and seniors that they would go down, they couldn't get it. They're like, Ron, come on. And, they throw me the keys. I didn't have a permit because you couldn't have a permit till you were 16 then. Here I am driving all these cool cars 10 miles down the road with them in the back, going in, buying beer and coming out. Give it to them and drive their cars all night long.
Wow.
I just did that all through high school.
Where the hell was MySpace back then? Dude.
And the one time I didn't do it, the one time I didn't drive for a guy that graduated with me because I had a date that weekend. I said, dude, between her and you, it's her. So I went on the date. That night they went to the county fair and they got drunk. On the way home, I guess he had a big lifted 4-wheel drive Chevy truck, 77 Chevy truck, and they were getting on Interstate 70, and I guess a lady stopped, and he basically ran over her car like a monster truck on the side, rolled the truck, and was decapitated.
Oh, my God.
He was. And then when I went to the funeral, his dad blamed me because I didn't drive that night.
Man.
And guitar in the wall guy, that's what started that whole thing with him and me. Yeah, he wasn't drunk as much as he was high, which I never did that either. I swear to God, so I stack on Bibles on my kids' lives, my life, my dog's life, everything. I never had, I was too much into the sports thing. Lifting weights, football. Didn't do wrestling. Because I wanted to do it WWF style, not the way they do it in high school. They wouldn't let me. So, but yeah, so that was why I was dead set again. Now I admit, no one in the band did drugs. They drank beer like fish. I will say that. Because anybody remember in the 80s, the party balls used to be able to buy? It was like 3 or 5 gallons of beer. It was actually a ball in a box, and it come with a pump, like a keg. Those guys used to go through those like they were jugs of water, and they'd put them on stage and, pump it, and then they'd spray the, they end up being wet T-shirts, spraying the front crowd, the girls.
Oh, this is like in the 70s.
What?
Called a beer ball?
Well, it was in the 80s, it was called the party ball. So, yeah, so I was around it, just never did it.
Let's see. I never smoked pot. Nobody believes me. I don't believe me. It's got to the point where I don't believe myself that I've never done it. Because the way that I act, some of you guys would think that I do, but I never have. Truth is, if I did, I'd be doing it all the time. So, I don't. But is that it right? Is that right there?
Well, that's not the ones we had in the 80s.
This looks like it was like the 70s or something.
Yeah, it's grandma's couch.
Sitting there in the chair. Dude, this actually looks like a nice evening to me. What do you guys think?
So they called them party balls in the 80s, and they would come with the little plastic pump, and they would just our singer at the time would like in between during guitar solo would pump it and then just shoot it, then turn around, spray the girls in the front, and it was like, okay.
That's a beer ball out of the box, Nick says. Beer bong. Oh, yeah, Han Solo was saying. No, that's too small, Peggy says. They have bigger ones?
Well, I've always saw them in the box. Them guys had them on the stage. Matter of fact, they even made a podium, a heavy metal podium, and it was probably 3.5 feet high, and the box fit on it perfect. And they had like chains wrapped around the podium and all kind of skulls and stuff, and they set the beer party ball on that, and that's what they would just sit there and. So, I never saw one out of the box though.
The party ball. Wow. Yeah, I never saw one of these things. Never really went to parties or anything. I mean, it wasn't until later, when I was the box. This is what you mean. What is that? Bud Light. Well, here, let me show this.
Yeah, they always had Budweiser ones.
Let me see. Budweiser.
But all the beers I bought for those guys was always Little Kings.
I've never heard of that. Yeah, it's like a 70s thing. Like that?
Yeah, that's it.
Bud Light. Cold box. Wow.
Yeah, they buy those.
How many beers are in that?
I have no idea.
Does anybody in the chat know? Interesting. Bud Light Party Ball. Well, now they have these things called buzz balls. It's just a little. It's probably like that in like one thing. Right? It's like a keg. Yeah. I guess we'll talk about this. No, when I was a teenager, I smoked cigarettes, but I didn't drink, I didn't do drugs, none of that stuff. And kind of like what you're saying. You say you're into sports. I wasn't into sports. I'm still not into sports at all. Most boring thing in the world. Talk about sports and I'll fall asleep. But I was always into guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the guitar. That's all I did. Since I was 12 years old. 12 to until it got serious. Joining bands and touring and all that stuff. Right? So it was about 10. I think I'd been playing about 10 years when I got into the first band that was like signed. I'd been playing for like 10 or 11 years by that point. Because I remember the other guys in the band, they couldn't believe that I'd been playing for 10 years. They're like, wow, you've been playing for a long time.
I think I feel 55 years. I went full circle. I went starting out, playing band, recording, getting signed. Now I sound like I'm starting out again after all these surgeries. Mm-hmm. It sucks. That, and then I've said before, when I had the stroke a couple years ago.
Dude, you should be playing, I'm not laughing because of that, but you should be playing Nirvana songs then. You make fun of me for playing Nirvana. Dude, you could totally play Nirvana songs.
Believe it or not, there's good days and there's bad days when I can play. And when I had the stroke, the tip of this finger and this thumb is still numb. So I'll be playing and pick goes flying. So it's, I can't do what I did 35 years ago, 40 years ago, 35 years ago. I've tried. I can't do it.
I used to have a guy on here named Dave Nesdahl years ago, and he has since passed away, but I remember him saying at some point, like, he couldn't hold a pick either. And there was this company they had sent me some samples of some picks. I have them right here. They're called pistol picks. I have them right here.
You sent me one. The thin.
So you have
the
one?
Thin one, yeah.
Did you try it?
I tried it, and it's not.
You hold it.
Yeah,
you hold it with all that.
But the angle's wrong for me. Because I'm the type, when I hold the pick, it's straight with my index finger. When I used that, it was like this. It was clear
this
over
is
here.
them.
Yeah.
It's called pistol picks. Janice, is Janice here? Can you tag us on X if they're on X? And because I remember I invited them on the show, and then at the time, this was years ago, they told me they weren't ready to, like, these weren't even out yet or something. I don't know. Maybe they're still not. I have no idea.
I thought about heating the handle part up and bending it more way I need it. So it would be, because like I said, when I hold the pick, the tip of the pick is in line with my index finger. With that, it was like this because of that angle. And let's see, Brian, you asked me that is a dual rectifier, 100 watt. 100 watt. I have a triple rec that is multi-watt. It's 150, 150. It's a 150 watt, 100 watt, and 50 watt.
Mm-hmm. You guys, smash that thumbs up. Oh, Janice went to go lay down? Okay. Well, Ian, you're on Twitter. Hell yeah. Send me an X reminding me whatever I just said. I can't remember 5 seconds ago.
The picks.
The pistol picks. Han Solo is saying can't focus on what you used to be able to do. Avoid that thinking. Yeah, that's true. You always have to move forward no matter what's going on.
Well, that's what, all the stuff I'm writing now and recording, I'm more doing the rhythm now than anything. I mean, if I have a good day and I can lay down a solo, I'll do it. If not, I can have Cole can come do them. Jim will come do them. My son-in-law can come do them. It doesn't matter. It's covered. But and I have guys in bands that we all played around in bands together in the 80s are now getting hold of me saying, hey, I know you're writing a bunch of stuff. You need me come and record something with you. I mean, a guy I hadn't seen in 32 years got hold of me on Facebook and said, hey, I heard you're doing that, man. I'll come and do something with you. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a friend of mine who I haven't seen since probably 1990. So it's 35 years. He got a hold of me, and he plays bass in another band. We played with that band years ago in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
We've stayed in contact on the phone and stuff like that, email, but not shook each other's hand in 20 or 30 years, 35 years. And when my one bass player, Dave, came up here from Huntington, West Virginia, which is a 4-hour drive, stayed for he stayed a total both times. If you add both times together, he was here for like 10 days. He went back and was telling the other guy about, and he called me. He's like, hey, Ron, let me know. I'll come up and lay down some tracks for you. He said, plus get to see an old friend. So I got all kind of people now that know that I'm doing this are wanting to jump in and do stuff on it. So that's a good thing. And I thought about doing one song, kind of like Hearing Aid. Because I got like 40 some songs. So what I did is I've sent them samples of the songs, and I say, first come, first serve. You guys pick what you want to play, which ones you want to play on, and that's what we'll do. Then I thought about just doing one where I have everybody do it, just like a Hearing Aid thing.
So would you be producing this stuff too?
Probably. And I have Cole help me because that's his thing in Berkeley is guitar and production, his masters.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're stars. Bobby, what's going on? Yeah, because I was gonna say like what you just said, like if you're producing this, then you would send everybody the same track and have everybody do something to it, and you would pick the best thing for it. That's on
that one song. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do on that one song. I mean, they're all going to pick one or two songs that they want to do, either bass lines on or lead or drums. And then, because I know a couple guys, so we can do, depending on how you're doing, because 7 operations. I've been in their knife more than most people, and they're like, if we can pull off an old like we used to, a harmony solo or dueling solos, we'll do that. They're open and they all know what I've been through, so they're all willing to work with me and do it, and that's the best thing. So
that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's awesome that you actually have friends. I don't have friends. Like you said, somebody from 1990. Dude, I couldn't tell you anybody from school. I don't know anybody from school. Like when I left that, I moved, I was in school somewhere else. I moved somewhere else. That whole life, total different thing. So.
Yeah, it's not, like I said, there's 40, maybe 46. Some of them I have completed, some of them are ideas, but there's like 46 total, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, there might even be more than that. I don't know. Because I just did that one the other day. And what you were saying when I said my wife said she's been down here before and listened to him, said, no, that one's not right.
Mm-hmm.
So if she doesn't like it, she'll tell me. And I know I can trust her for that. I can trust her honest opinion. Yes, that's a good one. No, it's not. Or, because, she used to play classical piano, so she's got the ear, everything. So she's like, no, that's No, don't.
Somebody that
or
plays
she'll be like,
classical piano is going to say no to anything hard rock, heavy metal.
no. She likes hard rock. She rides around in the car listening to classics, Hair Nation, Ozzy's Boneyard, and now the Metallica channel.
You mean you have her play those stations while you're in the car?
No. I get in the car and it's on one of those in her car. So yeah, but she tells me if it's good or bad, or she'll say, take this one and put that one with it and see what you can come up with. So she's my sounding board for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day when I brought her down here and sat her in this chair and I turned on the cakewalk, turned everything on. I said, listen to this, and I want the honest opinion. And she sat there, and I saw her starting to go like this. She likes it. So
cool. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I got all these guys are like, I'm getting emails, text messages. Ron, gee,
that's
let
cool.
me know when. Send me what you want me to do, or send me the options, whatever, and then I'll get back with you. The one guy said they don't have anything in October. And they have been playing clear from the 80s to now. We played with them in the 80s. They opened up for us, I don't know how many times in the 80s, and they kept playing locally here. They're still playing. It's all the original members except for the singer. And he's like, hey, Ron, let me know. I'll bring, he's a Schecter fan. He says, I'll bring my Schecters in, we'll rock out.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But I thought about coming up with one song, and then, like you said, send that song out to everybody and let them do whatever they want to do to it, and then bring it in here, and then I'll have to have Cole for that one. Sit down and say, okay, let's take.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you have the skills for that, for either having them, because a lot of that now is done virtually. Like they don't even have to be there. Like they can record it at their place, and if you have the like if you know how to run. The DAW, if you have plugins, if you would have jumped on that sale that they accidentally showed the other day, whatever that was, dude, I would have jumped on that if I would have known. Oh my gosh. Then it's like they can just send you tracks, and you do all the work yourself. You sit there and you do everything. For everything from customizing the tones of the tracks of the guitars.
I use Cakewalk. Cole uses Pro Tools.
Mm-hmm.
So, he would bring his computer and stuff down here. But the best part about it, and this is what I find, this is what I love about it actually, is these guys are like, send it to me. But most of them are willing to travel 4 or 6 hours to come and spend the weekend here.
Mm-hmm.
That I love that, because some of these guys I haven't seen in so many years, and I when I did a video, the last lineup of the band, I unfortunately there was no video of that lineup, actual video, so I took a bunch of still pictures and made a video, and it was Mr. Crowley. Who's covering Mr. Crowley, and I post that, and at the end of it, I put on there, I listed the guys that was on that actual recording, and I went through a bunch of the other guys and said, hey, it was an honor sharing the stage with every one of you guys. We're brothers no matter what, and I've had guys call me, said, dude, I saw that, you brought tears to my eyes, and they want to come. They're like, dude, we want to come see the place, we want to hang out, talk, bullshit. Play your stuff, and let's do some music. So I was like, okay. So
yeah, that's cool, man.
I love the fact that they want to do that. And one's 6 hours away. He said, just give me 2 days notice and I'll be there. So
yeah, that's great.
And they all, what I used to do, I can't do anymore. I just can't. My my hands don't move that much like they used to. I don't have the stretch I used to have. I don't have near the speed. I got to really squeeze the pick hard and kind of forget about it. Because I'm not a heavy player. I never was. I always played light. And now if I do that, I'll sit there like that, and the pick just goes flying. I'm like, damn, I forgot, So now I got to squeeze the pick extra hard and then try to play, and it's just. So if I have to regulate myself to the rhythms, so be it. At least I'm still on there, and it's stuff I'm writing. And I'll do the leads or harmonies when I can. So.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're writing, well, let me just say, in my opinion, if I was writing the stuff, I would actually prefer to do rhythm stuff. I'm a rhythmic player. Like, I didn't used to be years ago. And you get into bands, you jam with people, and then you develop skills, for this stuff. And now I'm totally into playing rhythm stuff. I mean, I'll play solo stuff or whatever, but again, like you're more like the hard rock, classic rock fan than I am. I'd much rather have a song and have different rhythms and stuff. And for me, the solo is the last thing I think about. That's not the first thing. That's like the icing on the cake for me.
Well, and that's what I said.
Right.
I used to be, and like I said,
that's right, Han Solo.
I was doing the solo in the studio when Steve Vai and David Lee Roth was standing in the control room with Mark.
Wait a minute.
And I hear through the headphones, "Oh, you can do better than that." I'm like, what? So, and I turn around because I knew it wasn't Mark.
And who was it?
And it was Mr. Steve Vai standing there.
It was him?
Johnny.
Huh?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Where are you?
I'm over here. Over here, Johnny.
Who is this?
Hey,
Whoa.
Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
Steve By the way, I haven't talked about this yet. My cousin, Jazz Obrecht, you guys all know him. He wrote for Guitar Player back in the day. He just released a Steve Vai interview from Eat 'Em and Smile. It's 2 hours. You probably haven't heard this. I was going to do a show on this. I'm going to do one of my exclusively Van Halen's on this. But I'll go ahead and give you guys a link to this now. And tell Jazz, say, hey, Johnny Beane sent us over. So if you guys have not heard this, when you guys have time, listen to this. Listen to this. This is pretty cool. Copy. There it is. I think. That should be it. Let's see. 4YM. Yes. There you go. So open up another browser. Save that for later. Hear about it later. The Steve Vai 1986 Eat 'Em and Smile interview. My cousin. Jazz Obrecht's music magazine. Listen to it. Drop a comment on that video. Tell him I sent you guys. So. Cool.
It was this day.
Oh, cool.
Come on. It was that day, and I was working on that, and it was like, I heard, oh, come on, you can do better than that.
Oh, wait, so you heard it through the thing, the talkback?
Yeah, through the headphone, yeah.
So you heard,
Hey, you can do better than that.
And that's our producer, Mark, right there. And he ended up, I think he did sound for that Eat 'Em and Smile tour. That's why Steve and Dave were there.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he also did sound for Theater of Pain, Motley Crue, and all the whole tour. And by the way, if you look next to him, is a Studer.
He's the guy standing up in the back with a hard rock sweatshirt on.
Yep. And that recorder that we recorded on, there was only two in the country at that time, his and one at 5150.
Oh, wow. That's cool, man.
And here's some of the gold records he's got from producing. gold and platinum, Motley Crue. He's got he did Gloria Estefan, all kind of. So that was our.
Wow.
So we, that's what I said, because I had my back to the window, and I just sitting there doing it like, man, crack my fingers doing it again, and Mark's like, all right, do it again. I did it again. Then I hear, hey, you can do better than that, and I didn't know who it was. I was like, what? Who the hell? I turn around and there he was, standing there, sitting at the board with Mark. And I'm like, holy crap. Then I was like a nervous wreck. I was like, oh shit, now I can't do nothing. I did ask him, I said, you want to do it? He's like,
where was this? What
that
state?
was in that, what date?
State.
It was Ohio.
Oh, wow.
It was in Canton, Ohio.
Wow, that's awesome.
The studio was called, he don't have it no more. He's retired there. Was Mixmaster Studio in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, imagine Steve Vai saying, hey, you can do better than that. Come on.
Yeah. And the
right, Peggy?
let's see. Okay. This is probably 90. That's me and that was our second bass player who was in the band longest. That was 1990. And this was him and I together again in 2024. So, yeah, we're old men now.
Oh, my goodness.
But he came over. He's like, dude, and he went, he quit secular music altogether. He only does Christian stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
But because, I told him how I wanted to do this with like I've said this before, all this stuff can be sold or stolen or whatever, well, of course they get stolen, never mind. But it could be sold.
Where do you live and where's the open window?
You got to get past
Dude,
the German
nobody's going to
Shepherds.
steal a 412 cabinet out of there. There's no way.
What I'm saying is this stuff can all somehow disappear, sold, whatever. But the music will always be there. And after I had the stroke, I wanted to do this so there's something always there. Mm-hmm. So when I contacted him, because because after the band ended, him and his brother, who was our drummer, which is this guy right here, and this was at the football stadium we played. We opened for, actually it was the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Their drum set's behind his. You can see that's Jimmy Ray Vaughan's amp right there behind him too. So the bass player and the drummer were brothers.
Which amp? That amp sitting there?
Yeah. Yeah, that old Fender.
Is that a 212 or a 1?
Yeah, 2.
A 212. So look, you have a pro using a 212 playing, what is that, a stadium?
Yeah, football stadium.
And you're dragging 10 half stacks into a sports bar. There's something wrong there.
I had the stacks there.
Mike Woods. Dude, you want to go see Back to the Future?
That was that show.
Yeah.
But after I told him why I wanted to do it, because after we stopped, him and his brother had a band that got very popular, and he quit when he got saved. So I called him up, told him what I was doing. And I said, "No, I'm not. This isn't the Blues Brothers. It's not. Let's get the band back together with a message from God. I just want to do this and this." And I told him why, and he's just like, "Tell you what," he said, "I haven't played that kind of music for 30 years." He said, "But brother, you write whatever you want. I'll come over." And he's been over here twice now, recording stuff, music he hasn't touched in 30 years, because of why I want to do it. So he thought that's a great, something, because once it's out there, like when you showed to me on the chair, that. You
guys remember that?
Yeah.
I remember the time that one guy was on here and he picked his nose and ate it.
So once it's there, it's always there.
That's out there.
And that's why I wanted to do this. So when I'm gone and all this stuff's gone, that's still going to be there. And not only is it there, but it's there with my son, my son-in-law, and well, not everybody, but a lot of people that I got to share the stage with from 83 to 93.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the cool thing about music is you write it down or you record it, and it's always there somehow.
Yeah.
Somebody
that's what
somebody will find it in a box somewhere.
Well,
1,000 years from now.
That's what like the Bugs Bunny, the frog, and the main stone. Hello, my darling. You never watched that?
Oh, well, I did, but I was
okay.
5.
But that and everybody here in the chat, there's some nights that I play and I'm sounding better, and then there's some nights I'll be like play and I just can't. I mean, I literally can't do it. And I know I can't do. I mean, I wish I could do what I did in the 80s and up to 93, but I just can't do it no more. So. So sometimes it bothers me. It's not the fact that you've asked me to do it. It's I get upset because I can't do it. I would believe me, if you said play guitar, I'd be every show I'd be playing. But I want to. I sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It just depends on the day. And like I said, and I made that comment too about Jason Becker. I know what I'm going through. Knowing what I can do or what I did, and know what to do and how to do it, but can't do it. And I can't imagine what he's going through.
Who?
Jason.
All right, Johnny Beane hanging out with Big Pimp Jason Becker. Hello, Jason. This is
With your
all right.
permission.
Damn, Jason's so goddamn handsome. Look at him. All right. And there's Mike pimping Barney over here, and then Dan, just goddamn it, sexy. Too fucking sexy. And of course me.
Dave.
Didn't you go to Costa Rica?
Yeah, I think Dave went to Costa Rica after that. Dude, were you one of those guys in the 80s? You just saw Mike Varney in that clip there. Were you one of the guys who wanted to get signed by Mark Varney? Is it Mark Varney? What's his name?
I didn't care who
Mike
we
Varney?
got signed by. I
Do
didn't care
you know who that is?
No.
That was the premier guitar. Every shred guitar player wanted to be signed to Shrapnel Records.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's him. It's Mike Varney, right? It's Mike Varney. Oh yeah, he had Jason Becker. He had this guy right here. Yeah, make sure to subscribe. Richie Kotzen had him. All these guys.
When we did our first 2 releases that were we did it ourselves. So you saw the studio there at Mixmasters, the Van Halen type machine and everything. And that was I don't even know how many, 84 channel board or something like that. This was what we did the first 2 stuff on. That was the studio there. So big difference.
Well, today you could make a record on your phone.
Yeah, I know.
I could literally, I mean, not this. Well, actually, yeah, I probably could. You can make a record on this these days. And the thing is, everybody can do it now. Everybody can make an album in their studio, bedroom, whatever that is.
That was the difference between us financing it and then the record company financing it. There's 2 studios. So. But yeah, it was interesting. It was fun. I wouldn't change it for the world, even though Nirvana took my thunder away. I still wouldn't change what we did for the world. I had a blast. I just,
Yeah,
if anything I could change, I wish I could go back and tell myself, easy on the lifting. You don't need all 3 stacks. And don't sell the ESP.
Yeah, if we could all go back, and we would definitely have a few things to say about our past selves or whatever. You know. Although I am very happy now. I mean, not that I sit here and talk all day about what I've done. Yeah, I do, but that's what this is. I mean, this is the medium to do that, right? And oh yeah, if I could go back and say, hey, you know, do this, or this is what's going to happen. It's like Back to the Future, kind of.
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen, whatever. But the thing is, you learn. You learn and you do things differently.
Yep.
No regrets. That's right, Han Solo. You know?
But that Jimmy Vaughn's Fender amp, though, I do have to say there was a hell of a PA system there.
It was loud.
The
It
PA
was loud.
It was one of the ones, the big hanging ones that hang down, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, but he had.
And he probably had roadies, and they had to carry that around. Yeah. And you're busting your back carrying 10 full stacks to a some sports bar with a stage is too small.
No.
I played those gigs.
That was a football
I played
stadium.
those too, man. We played all that stuff. You know, you travel when you go on tour. You know, if you're a touring band, you can play. Every night is totally different. It's never this unless you're on a tour and you're with a band that's playing like major venues. Then yeah, everything's kind of similar. But I've done tours where we've played those major venues, but also played those nights where it's some sports bar or it's some basement of some restaurant, and there's a pole right here, and you're having to play, and you're all smashed up, having to play.
So the most I played in front of 15,000 maybe. We opened for Alice Cooper one night. Poison one night. We opened for Leatherwolf.
Wait, but who was the drummer in Poison?
Ricky. Matter of fact.
Where is that?
Yeah,
Ricky who? Wait, don't fall out of your chair. I can't even find it.
Poison Flesh and Blood tour.
You toured with them, or you just played one night? Oh, you can't.
What?
Remember.
What?
Did you tour with them, or you just played?
No,
one
we
show?
just did one show.
You're like the local band before the opener.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like what I was just telling you about a venue. There's a band that plays up on the lawn upstairs. Yeah. I can't. Oh, this guy.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
That's right.
And we actually went on tour with Grimjack.
Cool. So wait.
That was North American tour, 1990.
Mike, doesn't Bimbos and SF have a giant pillar in the middle of the stage? Maybe they do. I don't know. I've only been there one time to Bimbos. That's in San Francisco. Billy Ray asking if we're doing a giveaway. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do something. Oh, I got those tease stickers.
A stripper pole.
Well, I mean, the place is called Bimbos. All right, so we'll do a giveaway tonight. Top chatter at the end of the show. We'll get to pick one of these.
You might as well just send it to Billy
well,
now.
No. Top chatter. So click on where it's top fans. Click on where it says top fans there. whoever the top fan. We'll pick the top 3 fans. Top 3 fans tonight. Before the end of the show, or at the end of the show, whenever that is. We'll give 3 of these away tonight. These are Tees Guitars stickers, and they're new, brand new. I got them directly from Torsen, Tees Guitars himself. So top.
I tell you what, for the price,
3
you cannot
fans.
go wrong.
Top 3 fans. Okay, so we'll do that. What'd you say?
I said for the price that they're charging for the Tees guitars. If you don't buy, if you're crazy not to buy one.
Well, I haven't bought one. I haven't bought one, and I have like 3 of them. No, I did buy one. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you did.
I did buy one. And here it is. I totally forgot. Yeah, these things are amazing. These things are incredible. And why is my browser crashing? Don't do that. Come on. Are we back? There we go. Or we're here. Okay. No, these things are amazing, man. They really are. Tees Guitars, you guys. This is the ST1 SPR S style. This is like a purple, I guess. And
Oh, I ordered. I'm doing a guitar for myself, and I ordered. Well, you and Rich know, but I ordered this color paint. Of course, it's not going to show up good on my camera.
nice. Oh, like a
The purple metallic.
like the flip flop Kramer.
No. This is that's the camera's not. I don't know if I turned the light up brighter, maybe.
Here, let me do it. No.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
That's gonna make it worse. Let me do it. I know you did. I gotta scroll through like 100 things to find it. Yeah,
I was on Reverb.
Oh,
I was on. I'll send it to you again.
dude, you're on Reverb all day long, every day, apparently. No, you don't send it. There
Oh,
it
you
is.
got it. Okay.
I got it. I got it right here. I got it.
It's a purple metallic.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm going to do a guitar in that and trim it with gold hardware. Because I started thinking about that the other day. Even though I don't drink Crown Royal, I do like the color. I like the color combination, and it was Dime's favorite drink, so cool colors. So yeah, I'm going to do that purple, that royal purple. I think it's plum crazy metallic.
It's plum awesome.
And I'll have I'll probably put gold frets in the neck like I did on Lynch guitar. And then gold hardware, gold Floyd. So it'll be that purple with gold.
Cool, man. Yeah, purple. That's right, Billy Ray. Billy Ray. That's right, you guys. Did you guys smash that thumbs up on the video? I see 23 thumbs ups. I see 56 watching. You guys are awesome. I need to go grab another drink. And I'm talking a LaCroix.
Thought you were going to do it for another non-alcoholic.
What? No.
While you do that, I'll show the newer people in here. I remember I drew 2 skulls on there. I'm gonna do just the one on it.
Oh, he's gonna fall off his chair. Look out. Where's everybody watching from? Tell us in the chat. I am in Santa Cruz, California, where it is very nice outside right now. See, look, there's me. That's me right there. See? All right, let's check that out. We got 55 watching. I'm going to go grab another drink, take a break. What is this?
It's a warrior. Neck through. That skull, and I got a little bit of the spine, like the spine's getting ripped out of the skull's getting ripped off the spine.
Gosh. Oh, my.
That black, I did all that with marker except for the red. A little bit of paint marker for red blood coming out of the nose. And I had one here, too, a different one. I swiped it off with the alcohol, rubbing alcohol.
It doesn't sound like it.
So I'm probably going to take this one off, and this might end up being the purple guitar.
Dude, that guitar needs to be purple. Let me just say that.
And I did install the Tele kill switch right there.
Oh, dang it.
And everybody's like, why didn't you put it down here? Well, because
over here.
You're right here playing it. It's like right there.
Wait. Okay, before I leave, we got to do this. What oh, there I am.
Far out.
What kind of kill switch is that?
Tessie.
Hey, this is Rob from Tessie Switch. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
And before I forget, I was at Guitar Showcase the other day, and somebody in there bought a Dr. Z amplifier.
Hey, it's Dr. Z here. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, man, so enjoy.
And also, before I forget, Kip Winger said I'm not a kid anymore.
Hey, this is Skip Winger. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
So this will probably end up being the purple guitar.
BRB.
This has the slug, Seymour Duncan slug in it, which is I think this was putting out 43 or 44 output, where most of your real hot pickups are. You're lucky if you get in the early 20 or lower 20s. And then Johnny had made the comment when I told him I was putting this in. He's a dude, when you switch from that to your neck pickup, it's going to be like shutting the volume off. And it was. Because I'd never messed with a pickup that, 43K output. So I end up putting the dime bucker, which is a bridge pickup, in the neck. And I still have it going the right way instead of turning it around. So it gives it a kind of very unique sound, especially when you flip it in the middle from both pickups together. So this is one that is, like Johnny was talking about last night, one with a different sound. This one definitely has it. Reverse headstock, maple board, neck through. I love the profile of this neck, very thin. I like thin necks. I mean, look at that. 2 springs. I installed the switch to kill. This is a German Floyd, and one thing I do on every one of my Floyds is slide in, push in. And you could if you want it to swing free, there's a set screw. You can back off a little bit, but then I got the stainless steel string blocks in it. I just left the black hardware because the whole white chrome and black thing. But if this is the one end up being purple, then all this will be gold. So I might end up putting gold frets in it.
Put purple frets in it.
Well, you can get StewMac is selling the gold fret stuff again now. They didn't have it for a long time. Because I did it in that one. Yeah, I bought 6 feet of gold fret material. You know, just the the 2-foot blanks, and I rolled them and shaped them myself on the roller, cut them and put them in there, and I got 1 2-foot section left. And I went to order more, and they didn't have no more. And they didn't have them for a long time, and I just looked the other day and they got it back. So if whatever guitar I do in purple, I'm going to put the gold frets on it.
Oh,
gold
man.
tuners, gold frets, gold, just like I put in the Buck Owens, the gold pure tone.
Yeah, that's a nice guitar too, man. Those are nice, man. The Firefly guitars are nice. I mean, I'm just assuming, because I have a couple of them. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich.
And
I'm assuming the
Rich,
ones that I have are probably the same as yours. I'm just assuming the color is different. I'm assuming that. I don't know.
The only thing, that one, the skunk stripe in the back was out a little bit more, which last week I took it down. Well, on the show, matter of fact.
Speaking of guitars, why don't we'll talk some guitars here? Why not? I've got this one. Here we are now with our Fireflies. So this is, got this one here. Does yours have this on the headstock?
No, I don't think. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. I'm going to assume these guitars are pretty much the same thing. I'm just
You got the skunk strip in the back?
Oh, no.
Yours, no. See, this, it stuck out just a tad. That's why I took it down some.
How I've been doing the whole, the having the Telecasters and the pickguard debates. Like, oh, I should change the pickguards on all these. This one you can't because the control plate is connected to it.
Ah.
See? Can't do it. So it's pretty cool. So if this pickguard breaks, I'm pretty much in trouble. But
Mike, Mr. Wood, thank you. For those of you who are interested, on the Fretworks channel, Mr. Mike is going to make an introduction video for all the videos. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Yeah, he's been telling me to send him footage for like months. I've known Mike for years. Dude, he's been on my shows for years and years and years, for like 10 years, off and on. Yeah. I've got that other Firefly, the Jimmy Page one. Actually, we talked about it last Saturday night.
Did you see the neck plate I sent you and Rich the link for? It was the neck plate, Jimmy Page neck plate for that.
No, I didn't. Since 2012? I've known you since 2012? I remember going to a Van Halen concert and we were like messaging on Facebook, hey, are you here? And that would have been, was that 2012 or was that before that? I don't know. So wait, there's another Firefly I want to get to, but it's in the guitar jail over there. If you don't know what that means.
Good jail. Good jail.
It's in that. Actually, we should just do this, man. Watch this. I'm going to take you guys over there. Enter studio. Check it out, man. Start camera. No, other way. Camera. Wait a minute. I'm not. I want to be in the app for this. By the way, StreamYard has an app for iOS. Here we are. Weird. You couldn't hear me, huh?
Mm-mm.
No, for some reason the audio's not working. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. Audio. Connect to external mic.
Peggy, Ava's doing better. She's fine now. Medicine helps, huh? Huh, baby.
Check. Check. Wait a minute. Edit mic settings. Reduce. That's weird how the mic's not working. But you can still hear me through this one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Anyway, this is the guitar jail right here. That's what we call it, because there's ones that are like further in there. There's a Firefly in there that I want to get. There he is. He's right there. Here, I'll come back over. There we are. Might have to just restart the app. Hang on. Still here? Okay. Oh, I know why it's not working, because they were both open at once. Anyway. Pascal, what's up, dude? Pascal's watching us from France, man. Dude, he's been watching these shows. Yeah, he's been watching these shows since years and years and years, man. He would send in Van Halen photos that he took. I still have them, man. Billy Ray, the Fireflies, yeah. Those guitars are awesome, man. Actually, I do need to fix a string on this other one. Let me get it real quick. Let me grab it. Hang on.
Yeah, this is pretty. A little bit of picking and grinning.
Still there?
Yeah.
This one. Yeah, this one doesn't have the skunk stripe either. But this is the... Technically, it's I don't know what they call it, but it's like the Jimmy Page guitar. I mean, officially it's not, it's not the Fender, but I broke a string on it. I think that was that day I was playing that gig and I was trying all these different guitars. I was here. I think that's a channel member video. Or I don't know. I don't remember. It's been when you do shows every day, it's a blur. Like 3 days ago was a blur to me.
Billy Ray, this one or the Schecter?
Yeah, I'm gonna change the string on this one. I should put all new strings on this one, actually.
Yeah, I would. Go for it.
I do have some strings over there. We got 60 watching. Thank you, guys. Yeah, these are nice guitars. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let me see if that mic works. That's kind of weird, but I think it's because I had another window open where. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Let's try it. Pascal, you're painting a Kramer 84? Oh, cool. Any advice? Are you painting the guitar like the Van Halen Kramer 1984 that's striped up? Or are you painting a Kramer 84 model, which is a solid color? Which one? And by the way, Pascal, did you see that I saw the Kramer ad guitar, man? It was amazing. I drove down there 3 days in a row to see that thing. It was incredible. There's a guy in Marketplace that has the same Firefly Tele, the one that Ron's holding, for $325. That sounds pretty good, man. Both. Cool, man. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to change the strings on this guitar. Why not?
Go for it, man.
Let me just make sure this is cool. Don't use a roller when painting. When painting a guitar, don't use a paint roller. Probably not a good idea. Probably not good. Okay, let's see if this works. Check. There we go. I think. Wait, no, I'm not even there. Hang on.
Check.
Check.
There
we are.
Holy crap. You guys got me? Can you guys see me? What's that noise? Is that your metronome?
My foot.
Your foot?
Yeah.
You guys, come on over, man. Look. Look at this. Look at all this stuff. Look at this, man. So, I mean, I could either put one string on or change all the strings.
Change them all.
Normally, I would just do the one. You know. Hang on, I got to move. This guitar needs to go over here. You're going to stay right there. Got all these things. Here, let's set this up. We got our stand here. What side do you guys want to be on? Usually I put you guys over here. Usually you're like this. I'm going to mute for a second so you guys don't hear me putting the phone in the stand. There we go. How's that? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cool. So if you guys were tuned in yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday morning I got these. I got some pick guards here. Awesome deal from Guitar Showcase, San Jose, California. And we're going to rearrange some stuff at some point on some of these guitars. Because it's fun.
Always fun.
It's fun stuff, yeah. It is. always moving cables around all the time. Always doing stuff. We got all kinds of stuff here, man. We got a gold Leo James with a mystery Amazon neck.
Wait a minute.
Oh. There you guys are. I see you guys. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could change all of them. I mean, I'm assuming these strings are the original ones. Unless I already changed them one time, which I have no memory of. I don't know. Yeah, we'll change some strings over. Been using nines a lot. I used to put tens on anything non-Floyd. Floyd's were always nines. Everything else, fulcrum, hardtail, whatever else, it was always tens. But lately, I've been doing nines on everything. Thank you to Bay Area Rich. He gifted me this 3-pack. And apparently, I haven't used them yet because there's more.
Okay.
It's time to use the bathroom.
Right
If anybody has to go outside, now's the time. Oh, man. You got the Ernie Ball 9 through 42s here. What kind of strings do you guys use? You guys that are watching this. I'm assuming a lot of you guys play. What gauge strings do you use? Let us know in the comments. All right. So we're going to gotta take these off. I hear the echo of my... Gotta take those off. Gonna change some strings. Can you guys see this? You can sort of see it. How's that? That's better. That's not so bad, huh? Nines or tens? Oh, this has the locking tuners. Yeah, I think these are the original strings because they feel like it. They have a feeling to them.
Where'd he go?
What? I had to get the trash can.
Ah.
Changing the I'm gonna put new strings on here, which means I should play this guitar. You know what happens a lot of times is I'll break a string on a guitar and I'll just grab another guitar, and I end up with guitars with like broken strings sitting around for months. You know? How many wraps would you put around a locking tuner?
Not
Like-
supposed to have any wraps around them.
You wouldn't do any at all?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, these have several. Because normally you just want to pull it straight like that and then lock it. And then tune it. Right? Do
Yeah.
some stretching. Sorry, you guys can't see my face. To see the bench, usually I've got this a lot closer, but I got stuff. I've got stuff here. I have an awesome acoustic, actually a Firefly acoustic guitar sitting here. I need to play that for a little while. Gotta play that. Oh, I gotta do a video on that. Dang it, I totally forgot. Gotta make a video. I'll do that tomorrow. Can somebody, I know my intern went to go lay down for a while. I keep my intern so busy. They have to go lay down. Can somebody send me a tweet reminding me to make a video with the Firefly acoustic? And I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, wait, I was going to bring this closer. What am I doing? Is that closer or that's further away? That's closer. That's definitely closer. Think about there. That's better. How's that? That's pretty cool. That's not bad. Oh, that's a nice shot. This one. Oh, you can see my elbow. Question for the chat. How often do you guys change your guitar string? It can be whether you've got a new guitar and you want to put new strings on, or before a gig, or before you record. Let me know. You guys can tell by watching me, I never change my strings. I only change them if I have to. Like if I'm going to record, technically, if you're going to record, you want to put brand new strings on your instrument because of intonation and stuff. If you're recording. If you're on tour, you know, and you don't have a roadie, you change the strings when you can. That's what I did. Like we would roll into a venue, and the first thing I would do on tour, first two things I would do is I would go and I would find the bathroom just to know where it was. And I would change strings on one or two of my guitars as soon as I got there. Did that all the time. There was no beer bong or anything like that. Sorry for the shoulder shot. Guess you're going back over here. Or over here. Over here, Johnny. I need to have like a stand from the ceiling. How's that? Is that better?
You need a bench cam like I got.
Where am I going to hook that on? That's the question. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
You can see somewhat. So what about when your bands are touring? How often would you change your strings?
Well, when we were playing locally, I'd probably get 3 or 4 shows out of a set.
Three or four shows out on one set of strings? Dang.
And a couple times, if I had to, I would take them off and boil them.
Mm-hmm.
I did change them the night before we did any recording. I didn't do them the same day. I did it the night before and played it and then took it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Actually, I mean, I think it depends, really. You know, I mean, sometimes new strings are good, and sometimes worn-in strings are good. For recording, I would do either or. I mean, it just depends on what's going on, the guitar, you know. Plus, when it comes to sound, I tell you, it's always about the tone, about the sound. If you're recording and a guitar has a certain sound to it, I would keep those strings on there until you had to change them. I mean, you would hear stories about bands and studios, and they would find some guitar in a closet somewhere, and it had that sound to it, and the strings were rusted, but they played it as was because it had that sound, you know? But when it comes to playing live, yeah, I always change them because I'm always afraid of breaking a string.
Mike, when you boil them, it cleans them. Cleans them very well, and then gives them, it makes them a little brighter sounding too.
Yeah, I never really did that. I mean, I heard about it because of Van Halen. Yeah, and what it does is it stretches them out too. And that's why Van Halen would do that, was to stretch them out. But I think a lot of players that did that weren't Van Halen, they would do them to clean them and reuse them.
That's what I did for.
Which is what Van Halen didn't have to do. But he would do it to stretch them out. And he would change them, but they would be changed every night. So on tour, he'd be boiling strings. Because that was before this. Right? The locking. That's when he was using a regular Fender style tremolo, doing all that crazy stuff. All right, last one. The one that we were here to change in the first place. By the way, you guys, yes, smash that thumbs up. Where are we at on time? Oh, we're almost at 2 hours. Which means what? What time did we start? 9? So it's almost 11? Oh, crap, it is 11. Dang. Yeah, that was last Saturday night. I went out and I found that band.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Wow, that was a week ago? See, for me, that feels like a month ago, but it also feels like a week ago. It's like both. It's very weird.
Are you experiencing time shifts?
Probably am.
My nay?
An NA? Not with chorus on it, I don't. How the heck do you tune to chorus? That's a B.
That's an A.
What? Dude, stop. You're making me tune my B to an A. Hang on. How the hell's that go? There we go. All right. And now, back to the computer.
What? Are you muted?
No.
Oh, you're playing and we can't even hear anything. So I thought your mic was off. So we changed some strings on a guitar. That's always good. It's always a good thing, man. Come here. Yeah, last Saturday was fun, man. That was a good time. That was cool. Do you guys remember that? Anybody that was here before? Or here then? brand new strings on this thing. I got to cut my fingernails. They're way too long to play. I don't know how that happens. I play every day. It's funny when you pick up a guitar and you're not even plugged in and you're like switching the switch around and turning the volume around. You're not even like, I do that all the time.
Makes it louder.
Do that all the time. Peggy, I don't know that one. Okay.
You don't have to go there, Peggy. The alternative's not really good.
Stretching the strings out.
You got a string stretcher, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So there you go, man. Cool guitar. Thank you again, Rich, man. Cool. So yeah, I'll play that one. Got this thing here. You go over here. Let's see. Peggy, what do you think?
Yo, Peggy, how you doing?
Peggy, do you want video gaming or more of this? Because if we do video gaming, we go over there. Tonight's kind of different.
I mean, I can show everybody what's on my bench, and it's stuff that's going to end up going to Johnny.
Yes, dude, let's see that. Is the $1 million sitting there in the briefcase?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh.
There you go. Pick guards, and that's the two Seymour pickups. I'll send you the DiMarzios.
I'll take them.
No, you won't. I'll send
Just
the
send me,
DiMarzios.
just send me the Duncans. It's all good. We'll take those.
No. I'll send you the boxes with DiMarzios in them. They'll be the same colors.
So yeah, I was gonna put those in that Firefly, the green. Change that one up a little bit. All right.
It'd be, Peggy said the other day, that'd be your Christmas guitar. Green and red, yellow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are we still live? Because it's like the chat hasn't moved for a long time.
I see us. There, it just moved just now.
Pascal.
DHM Gaming, thank you for subscribing. You're like, are we still live? Johnny, you've been like this for 20 minutes. That's right, Mike.
Well, Pascal asked nitro or acrylic. It depends on what you're going for. I mean, Eddie painted his from what? Bicycle paint, so that was lacquer. So go nitro. Rocky.
Hey, chat.
Rocky, have you ever boiled your strings?
Oh man, it's hot in here. Oh.
I mean, you know, they're especially in the early days when you just had enough money to barely get what you needed, and when it come to strings.
What do you mean? Dude, that's how I am. That's how it always is.
When it came to strings, man, they got old and they weren't broken. Take them off, boil them, they're good again.
When I first got my Kramer with the Floyd Rose, that's what I would do. Well, no, I didn't do that. What am I saying? What I would do was my Kramer always looked like this. See this? My Kramer, the headstock was always like that. And if the string would break, I would just loosen it, pull it back down, lock it back in. And I would use rubbing alcohol and clean the strings. I did that for a long time.
Yeah, boiling bass strings is great. You can make those last a long time that way. But what happens is the cloth that's up around a tuner starts unwinding, coming off.
Why do bass strings have that cloth?
And you get those from Zims? Rocky?
I gotta take my trash out.
That happened like 2.5 years ago.
What? Taking the trash out?
Yeah. Or a little over 3 years ago.
The trash takes itself out around here eventually. Thank you so much. Peggy, are you here?
I think she fell asleep.
Oh, because I was asking if she wants me to do video gaming, then I'd have to go and do that. Because I basically have a window of till midnight, my time, 3 a.m. your time. I usually game until then or whatever, do whatever until then, and then count sheep or whatever,
The Serta sheep.
Yeah.
Oh man. It was I would love to be able to go back to the 80s. Especially now that we got the 1984 all access passes and party passes.
So wait, so if you were able to go back to the 80s, would you go back and be yourself then, but know what you know now? But you want to go back to be that age, or you want to go back and be the 60-year-old you?
No, I want to go back
to the 80s and be
I want to go back to that
grandpa.
age. No, I want to go back to that age.
Would you want to be that age now?
No.
So you're happier being you now?
Yeah, because if I was only that age, if I was that age now, then I wouldn't have my kids. So.
Well, yeah, you would. If you were now, if a genie popped out of a bottle and said, "Hey, do you want to be 20 again?" But you'd have to be 20 today. But your kids are still there, and maybe they don't know who you are. Maybe who knows? Well, your kids would be older than you. You'd be the age of your kids' kids if they had kids. Really, right?
I'd go back to 25. Dwight, White Bailey.
Dwight. Oh my gosh.
You forgot to do it, so I did that.
Well, I was doing that.
No, I would. Yeah, I'd like to be 25 again.
But you would want to be 25 back then, or you just want to be back? Wait, what?
I would love, for one thing, I'd love to be able to go back to the 80s and be as old as I was all through the 80s, like I was.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing what I know now.
Yeah.
Just by the time I reach this age now, 60 again, things would be a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the trick. Is you always think you know everything.
Yep.
Even back then, you think, "Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I need earplugs. I can put this amp all the way to my head and be fine." You know?
Yeah. Yep.
And then you're now thinking, "What a
the
freaking
hell was I
idiot,
doing?"
man.
Yeah.
If I could go back and tell him to stop, to not do that.
Don't do that. Don't sell the ESP. Sell something else, not the ESP.
Hmm.
And the only reason I sold it is because I was the only one there. Well, Mike eventually got the other one too, but I was the first one in this area to have an actual ESP. Well, there was no LTDs then. It was, so there was a waiting list. You know, and anybody that ever saw it and played it, like, "Hey, dude, if you ever want to sell this, let me know." So it was the minute I said I was selling it. Literally within 10 minutes, it was sold.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy. So you're saying you'd want to be 25 again, but then?
Yeah.
Or now? Would you be 25? Would you
Both.
be 25 now?
I should be 25 forever.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing is mentally you hit a certain age and then you're pretty much that.
Mm-hmm.
Like from then on. At least that's how you feel inside. I still feel 20. Well, yes and no though. Because I know so much more now, obviously. Although I don't know, it's like it's the same. Like I still think the same as I did then. But now it's just more. It's more stuff and the world has changed so much since then.
Yeah.
As far as technology, and because I jumped on that early on and totally got into that, and that's really what I do now. I mean, that's what I am. Like if it wasn't like this, like sitting here talking to you, I never would have met you. I never would have met all the, this wouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I would like to go back to the 70s, though, and tell myself to give Bill Gates $300.
Mm-hmm.
Find this guy called Bill Gates. He's in a garage working on a computer. I know you don't know what that is yet, but you'll find out. He needs money. Give him $300.
Uh-huh.
Come back and it'd be Biff's world. COVID toilet paper. That's a good one.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a weird time, man. No, so I still feel exactly the same as I did when I was 18. But but again, that feels like that was so long ago, and I guess it was. Even though I'm 29, 9 years ago seems like so long ago to me. Or whatever that is. But if it wasn't for like the internet and home recording and all that, like I jumped onto this instantly. I mean, I tell you guys the story. Actually, the way I got into this, and then we'll call it in a little bit, but I don't want to bore you guys with these stories. But what happened was in 1997, I started taking these computer classes. That's how I first got on the internet. This was 1997. This was in downtown Oakland, California. I used to ride if you guys know the Bay Area, it's called BART. It's like a monorail / subway system. So I used to ride that. So I went back to school basically in 1997. I was working at a guitar store. Well, barely. I would skip all the time. Like, same with school. Like, I skipped school nonstop. So I skipped school, and then once I got a job, I would skip that all the time. So if I had to be somewhere, I was never there. Okay. So I ended up taking this computer class thing, and that's how I first discovered the internet. And the first thing I did was I placed an ad on this thing. It wasn't Craigslist. It was some musician site. I couldn't tell you what it's called. But I placed an ad on there. I said, hey, guitar player looking for a band. I want to be Eddie Van Halen, but I also want to be this guy too.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
So I placed this ad, and I have no email address. Even though I'm on this internet on this thing, I didn't make an email address. I guess I didn't know what that was. I put my phone number on this ad, and I get a call one morning. Phone rings, wakes me up, and it's this guy. Well, he was younger than me. So this kid saying, "Hey, I remember him saying, "Hey, you don't know me, but I'm in a band, and we're working with Desmond Child." And I knew who he was. At least I knew the name. I knew on the back of the Slippery When Wet record, I know it says, written by Desmond Child. So I knew of him. So they're telling me that, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then not really like, yeah, okay. And then they're like, send us a tape. And I had, 4-track cassette tapes that I would do, and burnt CDs of going to a studio in Oakland and stuff. You guys have heard some of that stuff. They're like, send us a tape, and I didn't. Either because a combination of not believing them, and I'm not going to send you my music. You're going to steal my music, right? So maybe he called again another time. Hey, have you sent the tape? I forget. I don't know what I said. Eventually the phone rings, and it's Desmond himself. And he's like, hi, hey, this is Desmond. Have you sent your tape yet? I remember him saying something like, what, you're not going to show your cards? He said something like that. Right? And I was still like, yeah, I don't know. And then Ron, there used to be this thing called a fax machine.
I remember. I had one.
You probably still have one.
No, my wife made me throw it away.
It's upstairs.
She made me throw it away.
Dude, well, don't feel bad. I would see computer monitors on sidewalks. I used to pick them up and bring them home and use them. If you saw my computer back in the day, the monitor was like the crappiest thing. Actually, there's a photo of me. I look like the MySpace guy. I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'm like this. Look at my computer. I'm actually working on a DAW. I'm mixing music on that. It's an old Apple.
The Macintosh?
Macintosh. If we can find that photo. Actually, it's on my it's on Facebook. I'll try to find it while I'm talking. So finally they're like, have you sent it? And hang on, sorry. I'm replying to comments on Facebook. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to look for that photo if I can find it. So finally he's like, hey, you're not going to show your cards, So his office ends up faxing over his like list of all the songs that he's written, like the ones that you would know.
Mhm.
The freaking list was like this thick. And it was all the ones that you knew, the Bon Jovi, the Cher, the Kiss, the Aerosmith. A lot of stuff in there I was shocked and surprised that I didn't know. Oh, he wrote a song with Megadeth? No idea. There was some Megadeth. Yeah, there was a movie that Megadeth did a song for. He wrote the song. He co-wrote the song in the 80s. It's like a guy sitting in like a Shocker or something. The guy sitting
there was
in
a movie. There was a movie called Shocker in the 80s.
Okay, yeah. I think there's a Megadeth song on there. Desmond Child co-wrote it.
Cool.
So I think that's what it was. I don't know. And so anyway, so they faxed that over, and we're looking at it like, oh, this is legit, I guess. Still was like, yeah, I don't know. So they're like, okay, well, we want to meet you. So I get a plane ticket in the mail. You know, would you have done this?
Yeah.
Somebody that called you on the phone. There was no internet there. You couldn't even though I was at school. Faxed you the stuff. Would you take a chance and would you fly across the country?
Nowadays, no.
To meet
Back
these
then,
people?
yes.
Well, how old? I don't want to give away my age. Let's just say I was between 0 and 23 at the time. Let me see. So I fly out there, and I still was like, yeah, I don't know, and this rock band looking dudes pick me up, take me to this pretty nice house behind a gate, and that could have been the last you ever saw of me. Could have been. No More Mr. Nice Guy? They covered that on Shocker? Okay. Hey, Majestic. Well, Desmond must have produced that then or something. So it wasn't until I walked into the house and I meet this guy. I remember meeting him. He's like, oh, hi. He's like, do you want something to eat? Is what he told me. Or do you need to rest, go to sleep? Flying from California to Miami, that's a 6-hour flight, right? So it wasn't until I walked into the nice house and saw, like you showed us that photo of like gold records on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until I saw all that stuff and it said Bon Jovi, Hanson. He wrote a song called Weird on a Hanson record. Aerosmith. I saw that stuff, saw his name on that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is real. Why am I telling you this story? Because of the computers?
They say the mind's the first thing to go, John.
So, dude, I'm telling you, I can't remember 10 minutes ago. Who are you? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you want to see me? Look, this is me. I told Ron we weren't doing 4 hours tonight. This is me, 2002. And I'm not holding that headless guitar. I'm holding the one that I was telling you guys about that I had. That's me, 2002. Yeah, with hair. 2002. Look at that. Half stack. Ron just got excited. Oh my gosh, Johnny. Hair and a half stack? That's my thing. There's me.
Half a guitar.
Half a guitar. Camo. Look at this, Ron. You probably would have liked me back then.
Yeah. I wore camos a lot to practice.
That's that amp.
Green Day phase.
There's that.
Three Doors Down. The Offspring.
There, that's 2002. I just happened to see this on here. Actually, I'm going to save that. We're going to work our magic on that one. Oh, here's another one. When was this? 2004. Oh, it says it. There's me, 2004. rocking out.
Heavy metal poses.
Playing another headless guitar, which I still have. 5150 back there. Yep. There you go. We're going to save that one too, although that photo's not as good. 2004. How long ago was that? Don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. Why was I telling you the story? So I go to his house. It wasn't until I walk in there where I believe everything because I saw all of it. I don't know.
Did they fly you first class?
No. No. Why was I telling you guys this story? Had to do with computers? Oh, I know what it was. Oh, what I'm trying to get to is after that whole experience, after that whole thing, and that was about 9 months is what that was. And it was amazing. It was great. And when it was over, there was a few years where I was like, man, I wish things would have gone differently, you know? But I learned a lot of stuff from it. Dudes, I learned more in that than I can't even tell you guys. It's all experience is what it is. Good or bad, whatever it is.
Learn from it.
You get that experience. Like when I talk on these shows, I'm not just sitting there just blabbing nonstop about nonsense. I mean, maybe some of you think I am, but I know what I'm saying because I was there, you know? So,
and if it's up to 84, it's good. After 84, it's junk.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's true, but oh, so what I was going to tell you guys, while I still try to look for this photo, if I can find it, was what? Oh, afterwards, after all. Oh, here's what I'm trying to say. So after all that stuff,
sure you're not older than me?
I think I am older than you. After all that stuff, being in a band, you know, playing actually playing rock star for a while, not just saying I'm a rock star in the area, like actually doing rock star work. Okay. After that, I wanted nothing to do with any of that. I was burned out. I was like, nah, I'd rather just play in a punk band and play in some bar somewhere in front of nobody. And so that's what I started doing. And it was while I did that, because I had learned about the Pro Tools. I had learned about the DAW, about recording on a computer. Cakewalk. You talk about Cakewalk.
Mm-hmm.
I had Cakewalk first thing. Actually, it was called Guitar Studio. So I had that. Oh, that's a cool photo. I'm saving that one. And it's of me. I'm not just talking. Like, there we go. Cool glasses, I know. So anyway, so once I started learning about all that stuff, I jumped right into that world. Started doing that, and actually it was after that. It was about 10 years later I got into a band called the Mayfire. I'm always telling you guys about them. Unfortunately, there's not much online about the band anymore. Like most of the stuff out there you'll find is from me posting the stuff. That was pretty happening. Did some cool tours, you know, had some sponsors, Fender, Gibson, D'Addario, you know, cool stuff. But by that point I was already on the internet. Actually, I was in another band before that, doing the internet, doing the MySpace thing, you know. And so basically from then, which was 2007, 2006 till now, I don't even know don't even want to know how long ago that was now, okay? So from 2006 till now, well, no, that's exactly it. I've been on YouTube since 2006. There you go. That makes sense now. So since 2006, and here's my emo phase, Ron. there I am right there. Janice just woke up. Oh!
Got that damn fallout, Johnny. Got that damn Beatles haircut.
So since 2006, you know, being a YouTuber or whatever that is, you know, it means different things to different people, you know. But technology is what I'm trying to get to, I guess. Doing this. That's what I've been trying to get to the past 20 minutes. Emo me. Yes. Doing technology, you know, doing the technology thing, doing these shows, doing this. If I hadn't have jumped into this, and I didn't mean to jump into this. This was total by accident. What happened was a friend of mine had a radio show, and I used to help him behind the scenes. He had a nationally syndicated radio. He was on radio every night. He's an actor. He's been in movies. He was the computer in a movie called Team America. He was the voice of the computer. He's been in all sorts of movies and TV, lots of different TV shows, all sorts of stuff. He's this guy right here, this dude.
Hey, it's Phil Henry here, radio legend. That's right. And you are watching and listening to Johnny Beane TV. Because I love it. And there's not a lot I love.
Yeah, Phil Hendry, man. Phil Hendry, he's incredible, man. He's amazing. If you guys don't know about him, you got to listen to him. Check him out. He really is the best as far, I mean, he just said it himself. He said, radio legend. He is. Like you were talking about Art Bell. He did an Art Bell, like, I don't want to say parody, but he actually did a Art Bell character. And you got to, dude, before we hang up tonight,
you hang up first.
I know. I just mean before we hang up, let me send you a link to him being Art Bell, man. It's amazing. So I used to help him out behind the scenes, and yeah, our laptop's gonna crash. So let's just turn it off. Battery's gonna shut down. Leave studio. Yeah, hang on. Leave. Yeah, whatever. Laptop's crashing. So I used to help him out behind the scenes. So that gave me a kind of, you know, saw what it's like. Not that I worked for him in radio or anything. You know, he had a producer. Actually, his producer has gone on to do like a major. He's on like national TV now and stuff. Pretty cool. I still follow him on social media and stuff. But here it is. I found it. Finally found it. I'll just show that real quick. This whole story was just to like tell you guys about this photo. You can't even see the computer in the photo though. Anyway, I was Tom before Tom was Tom. This was 2002. And you can't see it. It's not there, but there was a computer sitting there. If I can find the whole photo, I'll show it to you guys. And anyway, learned a lot from you know, helping him out behind the scenes and stuff. Pretty cool. You know, pretty cool, man. When there's like a national radio, like you're listening on actual radio, and here you are, you know, chatting with them like behind the scenes, like helping them out and stuff, and then you know, pretty cool. And I still, to this day, I help people out. I help a lot of, and I don't blab about it, you know, on anything, but I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes for a lot of people. You guys don't even know. But let's see. Now I'm looking for that same photo, but a different version of it. But anyway, so after anyway, let me just shut this. After working, not working for him, but helping him out and stuff, I started doing that. You guys might remember too, on my YouTube channel here, back in 2013, doing this thing called Veda, which I totally forgot about. I would have done that all this month if I wasn't already doing. See, now everything has just progressed into what it is now. Now I do videos every day. It doesn't matter to do a challenge of trying to do a video every day. Now I do it, right? I used to do challenges to challenge yourself to do this, to make a video every single day, to come up with an idea for something, So
I never did any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I never did any live. When I had the shooting channel, it was just
well,
videos.
I don't mean live even. I mean just recording. Just recording stuff. Like I can show you guys if you guys want to see some horrible stuff. I guess we are going till midnight. I mean 20 more minutes. VEDA. Wait a minute. Johnny Beane, Veda. Let's see. How far back should we go? We should go back like hella years to show you guys.
Do the first one.
The progress of what's going on around here. Dude, I did this stuff for years. Years and years and years. So many videos around here. Wow. Like, I don't remember any of this stuff. 5 years ago. Actually, yeah. Let's go back. Let's get in the time machine. Let's go back hella years here. Where's the playlists? Content playlist. Veda. It's called Vlog Every Day in August. That's what that means, if you guys are wondering. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got so many playlists, we can't even find anything. Dude, there's so much stuff here. I can't even... Veda, here we go. Videos. 300 videos of just vlog videos. There's 300 of them. And I stopped at some point, apparently. Videos. Here we go. My introduction to video 2013. You want to go back to 2013?
Go for it.
Oh, this is going to be embarrassing, man. Oh, this is going to be terrible.
That's what you got to show it. Content.
Check this out. This is me. 2013. For some reason, there's two different ones. There's two different videos. Oh, there's an outtake. Oh, there's an outtake video. We're not showing that one because that one's 4 minutes. We're gonna show you the 2 minutes. This is 2013. This is when I started doing vlogging.
So the outtake video is longer than the actual video.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. It's called B-roll. This is 2013. If you guys want this video, I'll give it to you guys too, so you can drop comments on it. Let me know what you guys think about this, if this is boring or if this is cool or interesting. And I wish I had this guitar I'm holding. What Guitar Center is this? Well, I wasn't living here then, so this must have been conquered. Hey, Mike Wood! You know this GC? Check it out, 2013, me.
Hey, this is Johnny Beane, and this is my my introduction video for SSS Veda, which is a vlog every day in August, and it's this particular what do you call it? Veda group is
put together by Savvy Sexy Social on Twitter. And so the hashtag for this video and for other videos on Twitter will be hashtag SSSVEDA, VEDA. And anyway, I'm Johnny Beane, and I play guitar, play music, and so I figured I would do my introduction video here at Guitar Center, where there are guitars everywhere, all over the place.
I think most of those guitars are still in that room.
And so I'll be vlogging every day in August on this channel. This is my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com.
Savvy Sexy Social. She actually went on to become pretty big.
Tweeting.
Her name's Amy.
My Twitter is Twitter.
I did this as a part of her, like
Facebook is facebook.com.
like her,
Johnny
what would you call it?
And I'll be
Page.
posting, probably posting these videos, probably on Twitter. I post a lot of music, like guitar lesson kind of stuff, guitar tricks. I don't know, guitar.
You notice I was like, as much anymore.
So I have a lot of musician guitarists over there.
Yeah, I was noticing
Anyway,
that.
so this is
Yeah.
my introduction. This is me, and you'll see more.
So
of
you're
me
Angus Young here.
in a month.
Yeah.
So rock on.
That's cool. You're wearing camo.
Oh yeah.
Freebird.
I wear camo all the time. There I am.
Mr. Mike wants to know who the cameraman was.
That is Lexi. If you know them. So this was 2013, Johnny Beane. So if you guys, there's the video right there. Click on that video. It says it's from 12 years ago.
So you need to wear camo more, Johnny.
Well, I outgrew that shirt there, but yeah, I still do. Cool. So there's that. And then, but let's show you guys like another oh my gosh, there's so many videos here. Excuse me. Yeah, that SG is pretty cool. Where's like one that's not so boring? It's a lot just sitting around.
Go back, play us the most embarrassing video you have.
Well, go ahead and say something.
I knew you was going to do something like that.
Wait, the clip of you falling out of your chair? No.
It happened.
Wait a minute. What? Watch on laptop. Wait, why is that?
But it won't happen again.
How many videos? There's 300 videos here. A lot of them are me sitting in my car talking to the camera. See, what they would do was there'd be a calendar. Savvy Sexy Social was the organization, I guess, I was doing this with at the time. And they would give you a calendar of ideas for every day. Make a video about this. Talk about this. Talk about this. Actually, Mike, the video of us, that was a Veda. You're in the thumbnail. I see you. It's after we saw the Andy Summers movie. That was one of these.
I'm getting the chat going.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, there you go. Wow, yeah, I don't want to play any of these. If you guys want to see them, just go over to the playlist. Actually, oh wow, I actually did a lot of them where they're just like audio, like podcast style, where the thumbnail is just like a microphone. I did a lot of those. Did a lot of this stuff. Okay, I'll show a little bit of one more because I said I would, although I really don't want to. want something that's like cool, but yeah, because most of these thumbnails, I wouldn't click on any of these videos either. See, that's how you get better. You know, that's what it's all about. Thumbnail, title, description. That's the entire thing.
So, so you want to get 1 million clicks, then you put a hardly dressed woman on a thumbnail and say, you got to see this. Watch till the end.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wood.
Dude.
Good night, sir.
Hey, Mike. Have a good night, dude. I mean, what you're saying happened to me today. There was a video, and I mean, it wasn't that. It was like a music, like news type of video. And because of the thumbnail and because of the title, I clicked on it, and it did have to do with what it said it was, but it was like old news. It wasn't recent, and it was a guy talking about it, and it wasn't interesting watching him at all. It was like, and I saw it, and I'm like, yeah. I finally got it, you know. And hey, I get those comments, sure. You know, I get comments like that too. So I'm always trying to make things, better, more interesting. It's gonna time you out for doing
It
that.
has 4 times right there.
Like it's grayed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I can do that all I want. It doesn't care.
Hello, Matt.
I can do all that. Yo, Matt, what's up, dude?
Look at his avatar.
Oh, wow. Check this out. Live? This is live? Yeah, I'm trying to find one I want to show you guys, but they're all kind of, yeah. So now we know why I don't do these anymore. But I've gotten better at doing them. And see, now the thing is, I don't have to do these anymore. I finally figured it out. You know? Let's check out this one. Oh, that's a members only video. But it's a Veda.
Those were jackets in the 80s.
For a while, I was doing the Vedas for channel. You had to be a channel member to see them. That's what I was doing. I think the last times I did them, that's what I was doing.
Did you have a members only jacket, Johnny?
In the 80s?
Well, anytime.
No, I was too young. No, I was too young, and by the time 90s, it was out of style. Just warming up, you know. Is that me playing the guitar? Let me check this one out real quick.
I used to have one, Ogre Lord. Actually, I had a couple.
I am playing. It's a horrible camera angle, though. Wait a minute. That's a horrible camera angle. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that's terrible. Yeah, so you definitely learn doing, you know, especially doing video, doing whether it's vlogging, whether it's doing a talk show, which is what this is supposed to be. You know, whatever that is. You learn how to do it better. You know, better. How to
True.
do things. How to
Very
do things
true.
better. Let me see. What's this one? Is this one cool? I want to play one of these, but they're all kind of lame.
Go for it. Just play it. Don't worry about it.
I'm looking at it. I'll show you guys this one. I mean, this one is, yeah.
Apparently I woke Nightbot up.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens. The more engagement there is in the chat, Nightbot wakes up. So, yeah, it's always good. Okay, where are we at on time? Okay, we'll play this. It's not the most exciting thing. It's only a couple minutes. But there are guitars on it. Billy Ray, welcome back. Dude, you're about to win the giveaway.
He hasn't even been here, but he's going to win.
Actually, top 3 fans, top 3 chatters tonight will get a tease sticker.
Well, we got 1 and 3. I don't know who number 2 is.
So when we end, top 3 will get one of these. But you got to text me. Okay, so everybody look at the chats. If you're one of the top 3 chatters, text me and tell me which tease sticker you want. We got green, yellow, orange, blue, a couple different yellows.
Couple different greens, too.
Sort of. These look the same to me. So we'll do that. Let me show you guys this first. This is a couple minutes. We'll do this, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, we're definitely doing 3 hours tonight. Okay, so this is me from... No way. Holy... Oh, should I have done that? This is August 27, 2013. I was going to say, should I look and see what August 30th was? That would have been exactly 12 years ago, that video, if I would have looked. Nah, this one has guitars. Check this out.
Hey, this is Johnny Beane, and it is August 27th. Yeah, August 27th, the 27th day of Veda, which is vlog every day in August. And right now you are looking at a speaker. That is actually a speaker for a guitar amp. There's a guitar amp. It's called the 5150 because it sounds crazy. And oh, my battery's gonna die soon. Oh my gosh. Anyway, there's a guitar right there. Another guitar. That's one of my favorite guitars. It's called the Hamer Phantom. Andy Summers, the guitarist from the Police. He kind of, what do you want to say? Designed that guitar, I guess. So that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites to play. There's another one. I love that one. There's a Strat. I love that. There's a Kramer back there with no bridge. Kramer guitar. Anyway, so I guess this is my vlog for today. It's kind of a late edition, but just been busy all day. So check back tomorrow, and I'll have something else for you, something cool. If this isn't cool enough, there'll be something cooler. How's that? This is probably pretty cool though. I don't know. Looking at guitar stuff, it's always awesome. Anyway, keep rocking, dudes, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Tweet me. Give me a tweet. I'm still asking for you guys to send me tweets. I'm the only other guy, you know, that has an original 5150. There it is, man. It's right there. Let's see. Let's do one more. I found another one. I don't know what this is, but this is this may be more of like what the videos progress to as far as like editing, or at least doing different segments throughout the day. That's really what the videos became. Well, no, eventually they became just live once we started doing live stuff. So this is, I don't know when this was. Let's see. This is day 14.
Hey, this is Johnny Beane, and today is
day 14 of SSS beta. It has been 2 weeks since I started this journey with
Filming a cup.
I'm done. Beta. And here I am.
Oh my gosh.
Sitting here right now at Starbucks downtown.
What the hell's on your face, man?
Walnut Creek.
Oh my god.
And
Apparently I saw pimples then.
what? You want to go to the Apple store?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you
Holy
want to go look at the
crap.
iPad?
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Okay.
All right, that is... What the... That was disgusting. I have no memory of that. All right. See? I'm not kidding. I am 29. All right, let's get out of here. I've been standing past three hours, man. Oh. All right. Top chatters. Top fans tonight. Billy Ray. Billy Ray, send me a message. Tell me that you're Billy Ray. And which tease sticker do you want? Green, red, orange, yellow? Just name a color. I don't know what color that is. So, do that. Carlos, if you're here, same thing. And James, if you're here, I think you are. Yeah, I see you. Send me a text. What tease sticker do you want? Send me a text. Top 3. Thank you guys. 4th, you're ineligible.
Who is 4th?
Guess.
Peggy?
No, you.
I am? Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Channel members. Thank you, guys.
Good night,
for your
everybody.
continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesome. It's been a long day. It has been a long day, man. It's been a very long day. Oh, my goodness. But let's try this. Let's read. Let's try some of the new stuff here. Let's read.
Good night, everybody.
See you later, man. Let's read some of the stuff. You guys, Sweetwater affiliate links down below. Like to help support the channel. Amazon affiliate links down below. And actually, I do have an Amazon show. Check that out. Subscribe for free using Amazon Prime over on Twitch. PayPal, you can help support the channel. There's actually usually a QR code in the top. Follow me on Facebook, you guys. Facebook is awesome. WhatsApp, 415-952-3263. If you guys want a sticker tonight, you need to text me. Drop a Google review, you guys. You can do that. And follow all the different social medias. Pretty crazy. Follow all the pages. How crazy all that is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dang. Crazy. Crazy, man. Anyway, there you go. Help support the channel, support these shows. There it is. All right, you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. But hey, drop a comment below. And don't forget to keep it there. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Good night, everybody.
Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely insane.
That was crazy. Oh my god. Anyway, you guys, click on another video on the screen here, and I will see you guys on the next show. Thank you, Billy Ray. Just got your message. See you guys later here on Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.